right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, AD744. So today, guys, we're doing a member stream for December 8th, guys. We're back at the regular time at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Of course, I know a lot of you guys didn't like that time. We did it, I think I was like around 4 p.m. my time I did. So we're going back to the traditional time at 5 p.m. And yeah, so a little bit crunch on time today because I have this huge project to do tonight. I'm almost kind of complete though, so I won't be able to do a very long stream. So I'm gonna probably keep this around an hour, maybe an hour 10 at most. But yeah, I'm kind of busy for today, so I won't be as you're interactive as you like. So yeah, final projects and final exams, final projects are coming up very soon. So Matt says hi, ED. Yeah, so join the link, guys. Join the link. And like I said, guys, since we're kind of crunched for time, I'm not gonna I didn't decide to wait for you guys. So I'm going to just go ahead and get this done. So, like I said, we might even do a short stream and no one joins the actual panel itself. So, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Hopefully we can get you guys to join, though. That'd be greatly appreciated. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do this assignment that I'm doing right now. So, okay. I'm following the instructions. Okay, that's good. I'll join via another device. Come in a sec, Brooke. All right. Why is this link? Why is my image not showing? Okay. And let me get my headphones. Let's. All right. Okay, let me get the layout. Okay, this is the best layout we have. All right, so thank you for joining, Mats. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good, and I don't hear any background noise, so that's good. All right, so let's do this, man. Let's do this. So let me see what you guys said in the chat. So I think you're the only one that actually suggested topics for today's stream, I believe. So let me actually quickly check what you mentioned. So you suggested early Copa America predictions. I guess we could do that. So you can give your early Copa America predictions, I guess. I haven't decided mine yet, so I'm not going to share mine yet.
Well, for mine, I'm going to be saying it with the acknowledgement that I'll have some changes come the tournament. But But from looking at the group stage and giving a first four, I'm thinking Argentina and Chile advance from Group A. Canada likely gets in ahead of Trinidad, and it could go either way who finishes third. And maybe Canada have a shot at knocking out Chile. Group B, I think, is the group of death because I think Jamaica's the strongest pot 4 team. I think Ecuador and Venezuela will go through. Maybe Mexico in second. And Ecuador's not exactly safe to finish first place. Group C, Uruguay, USA, Panama, Bolivia. And Group D finishes as it is in terms of strongest to weakest. I have Argentina beating Venezuela, Ecuador knocking out Chile, Uruguay getting revenge against Colombia. I mean, Ancelotti, Brazil versus USA, the tactical battle. You, Mike, and Steve have been dreading. Ancelotti versus Berhalter. I think Brazil will go through, and then Argentina versus Ecuador. I'm going to say Argentina get to the final. It's hard. At the moment it's hard to call between Uruguay and Brazil. Tempted to pick Uruguay, but not too sure. And then I win the tournament. I'll probably say that Argentina or Uruguay, maybe Brazil.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I might give you guys my early predictions for you guys members. Members get early access, and then I'll do my professional video in a few days' time. So, Group A, I agree with you. I think Argentina. I'm going to go Argentina, Chile. That's my top 2 to advance. I was kind of tempted to put Canada, to be honest. I just feel like I didn't go with Canada because I feel like there's too much instability with the country, the national team, and I feel like I don't know. See, the thing is, let me tell you this way, Mats. If John Herdman had stayed, then I think I could have maybe seen them. It's just I feel like there's too much instability going on. I don't think the new coach is great. Defensively, look really bad against Jamaica, and as bad as Chile are, I feel like Chile have more attacking options than Canada. So I don't know, and I feel like Chile's experience will see them through. Because I feel like Chile will beat Peru when it matters, and I don't know if Canada beats Peru. I could see that being a draw. I don't know. I want to believe in Canada.
Yeah.
So, moving to Group
first,
B.
they've got to beat Trinidad, which they should do.
But
whilst they do, whilst I am confident enough with Chile, if I'm going to say Canada, then I've got to be sure that they're going to qualify before I pick them to advance to the knockouts.
That's why you haven't said this. So, okay, that's fair. And actually, Trinidad qualifies.
I just thought of another question. When you consider the question I was about to ask was, should Canada qualify, who do you think has a better chance of advancing to the knockouts, Canada or Mexico?
Oh, they're gonna ask Trinidad. I was like, there's no chance Trinidad advance. So, I think Mexico have a better chance. As much as I don't like Mexico, I think they have a better chance.
Okay. I can
Okay.
see what you'd say there.
Okay. Then Group B, I'm gonna go with Ecuador at the top. I'm pretty confident in that. Second place, man. It's for me between Mexico and Venezuela. I think Jamaica's gonna finish last. I'm gonna go with Mexico to get second place, just about. I feel like Mexico, for me, they usually show up in tournaments. And Venezuela, as good as they have been, I feel like there's not enough sample size for me for Venezuela. You know, just having the local qualifiers isn't enough. Like they have to prove it more, right? So that's why I went with Mexico. They have the pedigree, they have the experience, and I think they should be able to get second place. And let me just say this right now, Matt. Rank was saying this yesterday in the Copa America stream. Of course, you weren't there; it was very late for you. He was saying that Mexico gets grouped, and Mexico gets grouped in the Copa America. It makes CONCACAF look really bad. Do you agree with that?
Yes. And if the predictions I wrote was accurate, then CONCACAF would only have one team in the knockouts.
I said this yesterday on the stream. Is that it was like a lose-lose. It's kind of lose-lose either way, because obviously Mexico advanced. That's not good for us, you know, because we want Mexico to fail. You know, we're rivals. But at the same time, Mexico don't advance. It makes the Confederation look bad, right? That, hey, you know, like the supposed second best team in CONCACAF can't even get past one of the worst teams in CONMEBOL, historically speaking, of course, right? So it just that
yes, but there is also the chance that Jamaica qualify.
Yeah, I mean that is true. That's true. But you get the point I'm trying to make here is that if Venezuela finish above Mexico, which I think is more likely, like I feel like for me, Jamaica will. I think Jamaica will make this group interesting. But I just Jamaica just never show up, man. Like they just don't show up, man, most of the time. So, and Mexico have a good record against Jamaica. I don't trust Jamaica to beat Mexico.
Sure. What was Venezuela's away form like in the World Cup qualifiers?
I don't actually know. I know actually. I could actually let me see. Because the Premier League, there's like a home and away table. I think. I don't know if they have that for the World Cup qualifiers. Oh, the table's not there any for the last edition, unfortunately. Dang, I would have liked to have checked. Well, there's probably some way you could Google it on the thing, but I'm kind of doing something right now, so if you can Google that for me, that'd be nice.
What was it you wanted me to Google?
You said the away record for Venezuela.
Okay. I can do that.
All right, sounds good. Okay, let's move on to Group C. It's gonna be Uruguay first, USA second. I would hope we can somehow top the group match, but I just don't. The United States not beating Uruguay. At best, is a draw. We're not beating Uruguay. The only way we top this group is by goal difference.
Injuries could help USA, but even then, Marcelo Bielsa is someone that likes to utilize whoever he's got. So he's not necessarily reliant on like big players. If any team can get above Uruguay, it would be USA.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Matt, so you agree with me though? Like the best that USA
we
can
know
do is
when
get a
it
draw
matters.
against Uruguay.
Yes, probably. But judging from the World Cup, we know when it mattered against England, against USA. Egberholter did his homework in terms of game planning.
Yeah. Oh, what the heck did I just do? All right. Moving on to the last group we have here is Group D. I'm going to go with Brazil, Colombia to advance. I was not going to lie, Matt. I was kind of tempted to put Colombia first, but I feel like for me, as bad as Brazil are, I feel like Brazil have more goal scoring options than Colombia. And I feel like Brazil will score more goals. And I don't think Colombia can beat Brazil in a neutral venue. I just don't. I just don't think that can happen. So, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's a better chance that USA finish above Uruguay than there is Brazil finishing above Colombia. No, than Colombia finishing above Brazil.
Okay. So how would my knockout stage be like? So assuming that Argentina top the group, which they should, they'll play against Group B runner-up, which is, in my opinion, going to be Mexico. Argentina should beat Mexico. I'm pretty confident with that. Then Group A runner-up, which is Chile versus Ecuador. Ecuador should beat Chile. So that would set up Argentina versus Ecuador semifinal, I think. And the Group C winner, which is Uruguay versus Colombia. I'm going to go with Uruguay to triumph on that one. Then Brazil versus United States, Brazil to triumph. The way of Argentina versus Ecuador, semifinal. I'm going to go Argentina to win. Brazil versus Uruguay. I'm going to go with Uruguay to win. And Argentina versus Uruguay, I'm going to go Argentina to win the Copa America. That's my tournament prediction. I think we have around the same mats, right?
For final,
yeah,
roughly the same. Yes. Definitely does depend how much Carlo Ancelotti can get out of his Brazil team. If Vinny Jr.'s back, that helps too. Maybe Neymar. I think I'm at least confident about Argentina getting to the final. And then I would say that Argentina probably have a better chance of beating Brazil than Uruguay.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Matt. Argentina have a very favorable route to the final. Like their path is pretty straightforward. Let's be real. You don't have to face. Oh, hey, Barry.
Hey, what's up? Sorry for being late. Yeah,
it's okay, man. It's okay. So we're just going over the Copa America, man. Copa America are kind of like giving you a quick, I guess, like early predictions.
Yeah, the groups are out. Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, Barry, I forgot your. How are you feeling, man? Your own country, they could potentially participate in the Copa America.
Yeah, I'm excited because I hope we make it. We have to beat Trinidad first. But if we make it, we're gonna play Messi, Argentina, Peru, and Chile. I'm gonna try it. If we make it, I'm gonna try to grab a ticket for Argentina, Canada. I need to watch it.
Yeah, and I think I found. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the opening game of the Copa America.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, for sure. Do we know all the venues yet, or is it just?
Yeah. I think all the venues are confirmed.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Do you have early predictions of mine, Barry? Or you don't? You haven't decided yet?
I haven't decided yet, but obviously, like I think I'd say before the international break, the recent one, we all said Argentina, they are by far the best team in South America, but Uruguay, they surprised a lot of people, including me, last time around. So maybe they're a dark horse to get that trophy. But there's still a lot of months to go, so we're gonna see what happens. Maybe there's gonna be injuries during the season that are going to hamper the national team. So it's too early to have a clear cut prediction, but most likely Argentina. But we never know.
Yeah. Do you have faith that, assuming that Canada, of course, qualify? Do you have faith that Canada can advance?
Yeah, for sure. But obviously, like when I look at the recent fixtures, we haven't played our best football like we did prior to getting qualified into the World Cup. It's been a bit iffy with the results against Jamaica, Japan, but I'm hopeful. I hope that we can make it. You know, it'll be a good experience for the core just before the 2026 World Cup.
Yeah, I feel like Canada, they kind of regressed ever since the World Cup. I feel like it's not really been the same. I feel like John Herdman leaving the bankruptcy and the stuff like that. There's a lot of internal issues going on in Canada off the field.
For sure. Yeah, but getting into Copa America would be a good experience because obviously we're already in the 2026 World Cup, so having a sort of preview of again what the highest level of football is a good way to prepare for another tournament 2 years later.
Yeah, that's true because in 2022 you guys didn't play against any South American teams in the group.
Yeah,
so
yeah, only 8. Well, yeah.
Yeah, and we also didn't play any South American teams at World Cup too.
Yeah, you guys had England, Wales, and Iran. Yeah, true.
Yeah, so this is a good good experience for us.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, like I said, Mads, I think we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic. I think we discussed enough about Copa America, so I kind of want to look at the Champions League match day 6. We're gonna look at some of the games that are kind of like significant and notable because, of course, most of the games are like dead rubbers, I believe.
Yeah.
So there's not really a lot to discuss there. So I think let's talk about Group A, guys. So is it over for Manchester United? They have to beat Bayern Munich at home.
Oh, that's going to be very tough, very very tough because Bayern, they lost points against Copenhagen the previous match day. So I think and AD, we know what it is to play against Bayern. So well, most likely they're going to put out their best team and try to get back their points.
Yeah. And the thing is, like with the difference though is that this is at Man United's stadium though, not at Old Trafford, not at the Allianz Arena. So I could see United winning this one. It's just that will they win though? Like there's a possibility, but will it actually happen? I'm not sure.
Yeah, but the thing is, they have to win, but they also have to hope that either Copenhagen they have to hope for a draw in the other game because if one of them wins, it's over. They're going to Europa.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's
so that's
the sick thing.
Yeah,
you know the sick thing is. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what's up?
You know the sick thing is that imagine United win and then the other game has a winner.
Yeah, exactly. Like they don't have their destiny. I mean, they do have in one way, but like if Copenhagen wins or Galatasaray wins, like it's over, you know. So it's tough for them.
Yeah, you know the crazy thing is they're not even guaranteed Europa League either. Like they couldn't even finish bottom of the group.
But in one way, I think it'd be better for them to finish 4th than Europa because obviously I don't know. I think they're out of the Carabao Cup anyway. So, but
they're out of there.
Yeah, their priority is to make Champions League next season. It's top 5 now. It's not top 4, so they got to make the most out of it.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think, Mats, about the Man United situation in the Champions League? Mats, you there?
It's messy. They should have. Well, on paper, they definitely should have beaten Galatasaray, and in the away fixture, they should have been able to close out that game after being 2 goals up. Bayern Munich might. Well, they got the draw at home to Copenhagen. I don't know what their mindset's going to be. They're going to try and win, but I don't know if the intensity is going to be the same. So that could be okay for Man United. And then they're hoping for a draw in the other game, which it's a situation where Man United shouldn't be, but now it's all about how do they react and how do they show. Because beating Bayern Munich could mean that they deserve to be in the competition, and if they can't do that, then that's fair on them for going out.
Yeah, Group A is interesting poised because, as we just mentioned, Mats, I don't know if you heard this, Man United could beat Bayern Munich, and then the other game has a winner. So even if it's like, it's not even like entirely their own hands.
Yeah, it's a tough situation.
So that's a sick thing. And then Group B, this group is pretty much decided. Arsenal, PSV advanced. So shout out to PSV. Ricardo Pepi, my American guy, scored the winning goal against Sevilla.
Hey.
That was a very, very huge moment for him, and probably one of the biggest moments of his entire career. We'll see.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, so far. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
So now we have the third place battle between Lens and Sevilla.
Wait, let me see Can you pull up the table if you can, please?
Yeah. Let me pull it up.
All right.
Okay, let me.
So Sevilla can make Europa.
Yeah, they have to win.
You're playing at Lens, right?
Yeah, it's away. It's away. So.
They're gonna find a way.
See, now I think it's better it's away because I'm pretty sure if it's at home, Sevilla, I'm pretty certain would win. But actually, to be fair, the reverse fixture was a draw.
Lens were looking good because like I thought they would make it after beating Arsenal. I was like, okay, they look good, but yeah, they didn't go well afterwards.
Yeah, that yeah, I also kind of thought the same thing too. Like after they beat Arsenal, which was probably because let's be real, I think it's the best. We all know it's the best team in the group, right?
Yes, yeah, for sure.
But just because you beat the best team doesn't mean you progress. I mean, we saw what happened in Saudi Arabia in the World Cup. They defeated Argentina, which were hands down the best team in the group, and they finished last.
Yeah, stuff happens.
So it's not that simple. So I don't know, man. I'm not sure Sevilla wins away.
Yeah, I don't know too, but they have I mean, it's a different competition, but they have quote unquote European experience compared to Lens.
That is true. So what do you think, Mats? Do you think Sevilla gets third?
They have a good chance, but my thinking is the game ends in a draw.
Yeah, I feel like this will be a slow scoring draw. There won't be a lot of goals. I agree with Matt. It's like if it's gonna be a draw, it'll be like 0-0 in my opinion. 0-0, 1-1.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be interesting. All right. As of right now, I think I'm gonna say that's also a draw. So which would mean Lens would actually advance in third place, and obviously Barry, you're going with Sevilla to win, right?
Yes. Yeah, like a narrow win, like a 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 is probably very likely.
Yes.
Group C, it's kind of officially almost done, but it's still like mathematically possible for Braga. to advance. Although it's
Yeah.
very, very difficult because they have to play away in Napoli, I think, on the final match day.
Yeah,
And
but
Napoli needs a
Napoli.
point.
Yeah, but Napoli also like this season it's been a bit rough.
Yeah. I think Napoli will still get the job done. I
believe
feel
so,
like
too.
for me, yeah. And for Real Madrid, Union Berlin cannot advance. However, they can get third. And Union Berlin's at home. And Real Madrid have already secured top spot. So can Union Berlin win? If Union Berlin wins and Braga lose, they can get third. I hope that happens. That would be amazing for them.
I could see it happen because Real Madrid they always lose one game. You're like, how did they lose that? So maybe it could be that one, but because they have a lot of injuries, so they're gonna try to turn over the team and all. But yeah, that could happen, and that would be good for Union Berlin. Obviously, they're not as good as they were last year in Bundesliga, but getting Europa will be good for them to advance in Europe.
Yeah. What do you think, man? I mean, it's a really difficult task, though, to beat Real Madrid. Like, even if it's their B team, it's still not easy, you know? What do you think, Mats?
Was this what game in Group C?
We're talking about Braga, Union Berlin, Real Madrid. Can Union Berlin actually get third? I want to ask you if you think that's possible.
I don't.
Did you say I don't think so?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be too much, man. I maybe Union Berlin can hold Real Madrid to a draw. I don't know if they can beat. I don't know, but Barry is right though. Like Real Madrid do usually lose 1 or 2 games at group stage.
Yeah.
So it is possible. Actually, did they go last season? Who were in there? I think they were which group they were last season. I forgot. I think they had Leipzig in their group. They lost to Leipzig, I remember, and they had Shakhtar, and I think they had Celtic. Yeah, they lost to Leipzig, and I think they got a draw with Shakhtar. I think.
Yeah, you can pull up last season to see.
Yeah. So it is possible. Yeah, where's Real Madrid? Yeah, they finished group.
Yeah, they drew. Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, you're right.
It's actually better than last season. 15 points.
Yeah, plus the team that they have currently isn't as good as last season, so it's surprising.
Yeah. Group D, this group is also like Real Sociedad Inter progressed. It's a matter of who's going to get that top spot. Now, remember, Real Sociedad, I think they can top the group if they get a draw away at the San Siro. Inter have to win, I think.
Yeah, goal difference, yeah.
Yeah, so I still think Inter will top. I still think they will because they're at home.
Yeah, I think so too. But Sociedad is a good team, but home advantage is a real thing in these kind of games.
Yeah.
But whoever finishes first in any of them groups, Sociedad or Inter, getting them in the first round of the exits, it's gonna be tough. It's a tough opponent.
Oh yeah. Like I think this could be a dark horse. Like whichever team like could be an outsider for the Champions League from this group.
Yeah. Like Arsenal or against Sociedad or Inter, that would be interesting.
Yeah, I would love to see that, man. Arsenal versus Sociedad would be a great matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be very interesting. Very interesting. Actually, do you guys know when the Champions League round of 16 draw is? Because I was thinking,
let me see.
Yeah, is that next Friday?
I believe so. I think it's the week after. Yeah.
No, it's 18th. It's December 18th.
I was having a look on the website and I couldn't see the date yet.
Oh, it's December 18th, guys. It's December 18th at.
It's a Monday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shoot. Nah, that day is my graduation, so that'll be probably.
Hey.
It's on the same day when Sporting played Porto.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, that's gonna be like the anniversary of the World Cup final last year.
Anniversary, Champions League draw, my graduation. Like a lot of things are happening that day.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, I mean, anyways, getting back to this. So Then for RB Salzburg, Benfica. Actually, Matt, who do you have in top of the group? Inter or Sociedad?
Inter Milan.
Okay. All right. And then for the Europa League, I mean, believe it or not, Benfica still have a chance.
Of 2-0.
Believe it or not, guys, Benfica still have a chance to get Europa League.
That's crazy.
It's very difficult.
I think this will go either way.
They have to. Okay, let me tell you how they can do this, guys. They have to win 3-0 away in Austria.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, I think the game can go either way, but the problem is the goal difference.
No, it's not even goal difference, man. It's head-to-head. Head-to-head is a tiebreaker.
Although
head-to-head is a tiebreaker.
Although does yeah, but RB Salzburg did beat Benfica.
Yeah. So Benfica, like, even if they win, like, let's say 1-0 or 2-1, it won't be enough. They have to win by 3. They have to win basically by 3 or more goals, because if they win 2-0, it comes down to goal difference, and oh man, the goal difference is really bad. So they basically have to forget about. They basically have to go for more. They have to win by 3 or more goals, basically. Yeah, and I agree with Barry, man. I don't see it happening. I don't see Benfica winning 3-0 away in Austria.
No. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Salzburg, man. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen. Do you agree with me, Mats and Barry?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, Mats, do you agree with both of us? Sorry, I should have made that
I think yeah, I'm going for Salzburg, and I think judging by how the fans feel, players, I think this is going to be a game of playing for pride, and I'm not sure they themselves are emotionally invested in having a Europa League run.
Yeah. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right, moving on to Group E. We have here, this group is also pretty much decided. Actually, this group is decided, so we're going to skip this group.
Yeah, but
actually, no, top spot is still up there for grabs. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. So, like, yeah.
I mean, Atleti should top, right? I mean, I think they're playing at home, and they don't even have to win. A draw will be fine.
Yeah, but like,
it
would be bad for them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, ideally, you don't want to play for a draw. You should be playing for a win, you know. But I'm just saying is that worst case scenario for Atleti, if they draw, it's fine, you know. So yeah, I mean, I think are we all going for Atleti to top this group?
I think so, yeah. But you I can't have like 100% trust, because like sometimes like they do some things that surprise you, but yeah, they should make it. They should be first.
All right. What do you think, Mats?
Atletico first.
Yeah, it should be straightforward for them. All right. And moving on. This group, man, Group F.
That's crazy.
Because Group G is decided, and Group H, well, it's not officially decided. It's kind of, well, we expect. So let's talk about Group F, man.
That's the Wild West.
My thinking.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Group F.
Yeah. It's so hard to call, guys. Like, this group is crazy, man. Like,
yeah.
Well,
Dortmund.
The only thing
I didn't see that.
Dortmund are top.
My feeling is that Newcastle are going to beat AC Milan. So, and then My thinking is it's going to be a close game between Dortmund and PSG. I'm thinking something like a 2-2 draw, which would mean Dortmund and Newcastle go through.
Also, PSG in Europa. Now, PSG in Europa, that'd be too good to be true.
Yeah. Oh man. So PSG can't finish last. So if they're going to finish at least third, right?
Yeah,
because they're on 7 points. So, dang, I don't know, man.
Now I still say PSG will win and Newcastle will win, but that means Newcastle will go to Europa. Though.
Then Milan would finish bottom, and then PSG would top the group then if they beat Dortmund.
Yep.
Because PSG have the better head-to-head.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Yeah.
Personally, for me, as of right now, I'm gonna say both games in a draw. Which would mean
fair.
that Dortmund would end top of the group. Then I think PSG will get second. Newcastle, I think, will get Europa League, and Milan would finish bottom. So basically, the group would stay as it is.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. So Mats is the only one going to Newcastle to progress.
I mean, that'd be cool to see.
Yeah. Man, I would love Milan. Milan would be the best. Like, I want Milan to get to advance, man. I really want them to.
Yeah, legacy team.
Heritage.
So does Sebastian B.
Yeah, of course, Sebastian would want that. So, yeah. Moving on to Group G. This group is already decided, and, not much to say there. Then Group H, it's not officially decided, but it should be. It should be.
Yeah,
soon.
So like, there's a scenario where we could finish second, or
no, I think actually, how could Barca finish second? I don't think it.
Yeah, because we'll qualify, that's for sure. But are we guaranteed the first spot?
I mean, I don't think we're like 100% guaranteed. I think it's like 99%.
Okay, I mean maybe goal difference.
Yeah, goal difference is probably
even anyway between Shakhtar and Barca.
It's 2-2 on aggregate. Because we won 2-1 at home and they won 1-0 at home.
Then
so we'd be Shakhtar.
Okay. I'd imagine the goal difference. I don't think Barca would have anything to worry about.
We'd have to lose to Antwerp.
Yeah, like we'd have to get like destroyed, like 7-0 loss or something. Something crazy, astronomical, which is probably unlikely.
Yeah, I mean we never know, but yeah.
So yeah, Barca advance. They probably will top the group. And then for second place, guys, is a Porto or Shakhtar? I mean, Porto should get second place, right?
Yeah, they're at home, right?
Yeah, they're at home for the final match day.
Yeah, they should make it.
So, yeah. And I think, Matt, you as a Porto fan, you would agree, right?
Yeah, Barca first, Porto second. My thinking prediction-wise is a 2-0 win for Porto.
Oh, 2-0?
Yeah, 2-0, man, 2-0. All right, so that's the Champions League done. What minute are we on the stream? So we have 44 minutes. So I guess we'll do for another 15 minutes. Let's look at Matt's question. So he brought up one question here, and then we can talk about MLS Cup final, I guess, real quickly, and then we can round out after that. So he suggested here, if you're a player, what would your best position be, and who would your closer teammate at any of the clubs you support? Okay, who wants to go first for this question?
Oh, Matt can go first.
I can go first.
Yeah, Matt, it's your question. Yeah.
Oh, if Barry volunteered, so maybe I should not go first.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, man. I mean, it doesn't really matter who goes first.
All right, so my best.
I think
position?
I should go last.
Okay.
unless people aren't sure.
Okay.
I'll go. I guess
No
I'll go after
problem.
Barry.
So my best position. Uh, I'd say I'd say CDM. I'd say CDM.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd say CDM because like a bit of a bit of Busquets type. A bit. Obviously, I'm nowhere near as good, but same profile. But same profile. And my best friend at the club will be like Frankie or something. Yeah.
Mm. All right. That's tough for me because I haven't played football and IRL in a long time. I did this when I was a kid, so I don't really even remember my position. So if I had to choose,
Neither have I, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd probably choose like a center midfielder, I guess. I feel like I could run around, be pacey. You carry the ball and do like a lot of stuff. And my closest teammate, it doesn't have to be a current player, Mats. Does it have to be a current player at the club?
Yes.
Okay, current player.
Yes.
Maybe Pedri. Maybe Pedri. I feel like me and Pedri could be good friends. So, yeah. All right, Matt, it's your turn.
Imagine if Dest was there.
I don't know. As if any frustrated us a lot. So
I'll go when you're ready.
I'm ready. You can go now.
Okay, then. As a player, I was at my best when I was 13 and 14, and I tended to play as a attacking midfielder, which I'm going to go with. And I did create some chances. I did score some goals, but I wasn't the sort of person that would get on the end of crosses. And at Porto, my closest teammate would be Danny Namaso Loda because we're both English and of the same age, and hence I think we'd be talking to each other the most.
Yeah. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Let me read your guys' comments. Come in a second. Okay. Bulgaria says hi. Hopefully Milan gets last. Ooh. We have our Inter fan here.
okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Doesn't Bulgarian mapping support at least 3 teams?
Yeah, I think he's at Barca, Inter. I forgot some other clubs he's for. I know Barca, Inter. Off the top of my head. Oh yeah, Benfica. That's another show. Forgot about that.
Damn. So who he was rooting for Barca against it? No, for Inter against Benfica.
Oh yeah, I guess he was neutral, or he. Let's just see whichever team wins.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh man, that's always a tricky thing though. Like whenever your teams play against each other.
I think in the last 2 seasons, yeah, in fact, in the last 2 seasons, his teams have all played against each other in the Champions League.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Good thing it hasn't happened this season. So far. Actually, yeah, I mean, so far. It might still happen in the knockout stage, to be fair. All right. So let's go ahead and round this off. I think it's probably our final topic for today. Then we're gonna wrap it up. Right. So we have the MLS Cup final tomorrow, guys. Of course, there'll be a live reaction to that. So that is Columbus Crew versus LAFC, guys. Oh, I mean, how are you guys feeling about this final?
Is it a good thing if LAFC go back to back?
A lot of people don't really like LAFC.
Oh wow.
I think they're kind of like They're kind of like Man City in some ways,
Oh
you
well.
could say. You know, and but yeah, back to back is also
even Albert doesn't like LAFC.
yeah, LAFC, man. Columbus Crew, man. Columbus Crew is at home, by the way, for the final. So
Oh well. Do you think
yeah,
like
Columbus.
do you think
Sorry.
an MLS final should be like no, it's cool. Do you think a MLS final should be like in a neutral zone? Or?
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like how like a higher team. I don't think it's fair, especially
Yeah,
for a final.
I think it's better in a neutral place.
Yeah, it's not fair, man. Not fair. But I guess I understand why they did it. So I guess I think Columbus Crew got the final because they did better in the MLS season than LAFC got more points. So I guess it's a good reward, but still, I don't think
Yeah,
that's really fair though.
because like the regular season is different from the final.
Yeah, so like I don't think it's really fair at all. You
Mm.
know. So I mean, which team do you guys have winning? I mean, I think LAFC will unfortunately win. I'm hoping that they don't win though, but I'm gonna have to go with them unfortunately.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win also, but I'd like to see a different winner.
Yeah, Columbus Crew, even though they have won this before, they haven't won in the 21st century. I think I was doing some research and they haven't won in the 21st century, so this will be nice for them.
Yeah, it would be cool to see another team win.
Yeah. Mass Channel, who do you have? Columbus Crew or LAFC?
If I say LAFC, then I'm largely basing that off of last season. I don't really know how good Columbus Crew have been lately.
They're a decent team. They got some good players.
So it's going to be a hard one for me to answer.
I think LAFC probably have the more popular players. You know, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people know Carlos Vela. I think he's more well known than
Yeah.
Crepu. I think he's more well known. Like I think they have the more famous players. I would probably say. So yeah, let's see what else. Do you have any big games this weekend? I guess we can.
I mean, we have Barca and Girona.
Yeah, that's true.
It's easier for me to say. It's easier for me to say LAFC, but I'm not sure on the quality.
Okay. Oh, we have Tottenham Newcastle this weekend. Interesting.
Oh yeah. Or Arsenal Aston Villa.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good shout. Aston have been amazing this season.
Yeah, today there was also Napoli and Juve. Juve won.
Yeah, Juve won. So, congratulations to the old lady for getting that win. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So, Tottenham Newcastle, guys. What do you guys think for that game? I'm gonna say a draw.
Yeah, I'm saying a draw. I don't know where these two teams are. Like, they're both very impacted by injuries and they're kind of out of form in a way.
Yeah, and I think this is at Tottenham Stadium.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah. What do you think, Mats, for this game?
Can you hear him?
Mats, you there?
I suppose Ozil would Tottenham if I had to choose.
Okay, fair enough. But then, Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Is Aston Villa at home or Arsenal's at home? I think Arsenal's at home.
Aston. It's Aston.
Oh, Aston Villa's at home. Oh wow. Yeah. I don't think Arsenal wins, guys.
Ooh, you think?
I'm gonna say a draw.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a draw as well. I can't really pick a winner.
Yeah, like I usually just pick draws whenever I can't. I don't know which I'm gonna pick. So
Yeah, same.
yeah,
We'll win for a good one.
yeah, it should be an interesting match. What do you think, Mats, for that game?
Yeah, I'll. You know what? I think I'll say 0-0. If it was at home, I would have said Arsenal.
I see. So are you going to, what are you going to go with, man?
I think I said Ed and 0-0 draw.
Oh, 0-0 draw. Okay, sorry. I don't know. I guess I didn't quite hear that. All right. Let's see. What time are we at? Okay. I think we have time for like one last topic, I guess. So what other things we have? Oh, actually, you know what? I keep saying I'm going to discuss about this. We never get to discuss about this. So let's just round off here. Very quick discussion. The point deduction thing, guys. The point deduction thing of the EPL. I have a feeling that nothing's going to happen. I think Everton will get their points back, and I don't think Man City or Chelsea will get any points deducted. That's just my opinion. What do you think, Mats?
In terms of the subject itself, I don't know enough to give you analyzation or my views on it. But as for whether Everton are going to get their points back or not, I certainly don't think Man City or Chelsea will get points deduction. As for Everton, I haven't really considered whether they're going to get their points back or not. But I'm going to guess, I'm going to say 50-50.
I think what's going to happen. Well, the thing is with Everton is that it depends. Like I feel like if they don't get relegated, then I don't think they'll make a big deal of this and say, okay, we got our points taken away. We didn't get relegated, so it doesn't really matter, right? Now, if they get relegated just on the basis of these 10 points, then I think they'll be very angry.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, Barry, give your last thoughts, and then we'll round up, I guess.
On the situation with City, Chelsea, and Everton.
Yeah.
See, Everton, like I don't know if they're also gonna get their points back, but like for City and Chelsea, let me ask you a question. Because these are like the two biggest franchises in England. So do you think they would be willing to give them the suspension and that will reduce the product of the Premier League? Because it's all about money, but you know.
Yeah, that's the thing is that, and the thing is, like, even if they do get, like, let's say points deduction, I still feel like they'll find a way to overturn it. Like they'll have the lawyers. And like, you know, and my thing is that, you know, it's just see if everything was fair, if everything was fair, then I think they will get the points deducted. But it's just that, as you said, Barry, EPL will lose a lot of money and revenue, I think.
Yeah, for sure. It's still a brand, you know.
So I just think that you know, I don't think anything's gonna happen. I feel like City and Chelsea will be in it. Nothing's going to happen. And if anything does happen, they won't get points deducted. They'll probably get probably have to pay this huge fine.
Yeah, a slap on the slap, and that's like a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, and like these clubs are so rich that the fine doesn't.
Yeah, it's like a Coca-Cola bottle. You can. Yeah.
So, yeah, that kind of thing. So it's going to be interesting in that regard. So, Barry, do you have any topics before we round off? Last couple of topics.
Did we discuss on? I mean, the Euros, like our favorites, you know, the Euros.
Oh yeah, actually, we didn't discuss that. I don't think, and actually, we didn't discuss the Euros draw. I don't think.
Yeah, we can have a look.
Yeah, let's just do a quick discussion. So Euros draw, man. So Group A, we have Germany, Scotland. Sorry, we have Germany, Hungary, Scotland, and Switzerland.
Ooh.
That's not an easy group.
Yeah, it's not easy for for a lot of teams. No, for everybody, it's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, do Germany make it out from this group? That's probably the big question a lot of people are asking.
I think yeah, because like also with the third place, it's a guarantee. Like it's in Germany. I don't think also the German FA would allow their national team to exit out of their competition in the first round. Not saying that there's gonna be like corruption or anything, but I don't think they're gonna win that tournament. I think they're gonna go like quarters max. But now I don't see a way that they go out of the group now.
All right. What do you think, Mats?
What's this about?
We're talking about the Euro groups, like Group A. We're discussing. Do you think Germany can get grouped?
They can, but I think it's doubtful.
All right.
And in the case of Switzerland, I think they need to get a new manager if they want to progress, because he's not been good, and I think with the group of players that are there, other manager can get more out of them.
Yeah. That's fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yeah, I think I agree with you, man. They need to get rid of that coach, because I don't think the coach is good enough, man. Group B, this is the group of death, and the Euros, of course, we have the Italy, Croatia, Spain, Albania. Could any of the oh, sorry, what are you saying?
Poor Albania, man.
Yeah, Albania, man. This is sad, man. They're just making they're back in the Euros after such a long time.
Yeah.
And now they get treated with this group. It's just so sad.
Nah, it's tough stuff.
Could Albania surprise, guys? What do you guys think?
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I love surprises in football, but it's tough to call.
Yeah, because in their qualifying group, they surprised Poland and Czech Republic by topping the group. A lot of people probably didn't expect that. So my thing is, though, is that, let's be real, man. Let's be real. Italy, Croatia, and Spain are considerably better than Poland and Czech Republic.
Yeah, for sure. We all know. Yeah.
So I feel like for me, but the thing is, though, I don't know, man. It's difficult to say, man. I hope they can, but I think it's unlikely. That's just my answer.
Yeah, same. I have pretty much the same answer.
So, yeah, what do you think, Mats?
Sorry, Ori, would you be able to repeat that again?
Yeah, so what's your thoughts on Group B? Like, do you think Albania could surprise?
There's a small chance, but I think the other teams will finish above them. In a way, it's sort of like Group F of the Euros of the last tournament. Spain, I imagine, will have enough to finish first, and then second place is a tough call.
I see. Yeah. Okay, moving to Group C. This is England's group. England should definitely top this group. Could Slovenia surprise people? I don't know, man. I'm not sure about Slovenia.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be a cookout, this group. I think England is going to go through everybody.
Oh, yeah, England should top this group unbeaten. Like 7 points minimum.
Yeah. I'm thinking that first game between Serbia and England is going to be another England versus Iran score, where England take advantage of Serbia's terrible defense, and they've got the strikers to maybe score 2 goals maximum. England should be fine in terms of topping the group, and even Denmark aren't that they aren't on peak form or anything like that. There was definitely a better time to play Denmark, like pre-World Cup, like in 2022 pre-World Cup when they were on great form. My thinking is that Slovenia will likely surprise and finish second. They have Oblak in goal, and also they've got their striker. I forgot his name, but he's been very clinical in the qualifiers. I think any of them could finish second. I'd rule out Serbia, but I think even then it's a close one, and I would actually say Slovenia.
That's an interesting shot because Denmark haven't really been the same ever since the World Cup, and Serbia, we know how bad they are defensively. So Slovenia do have a good chance, to be fair. Group D, I think, this is the group. Forgot this group. Is this the France group? Yeah, this is the France group. France, Austria, Netherlands, and then Poland, Wales, the playoff team. I mean, France should cakewalk this group. Let's be real.
Yeah, it should be easy for them.
Yeah. So I think could we see a dark horse from Austria? That's my thinking. Like because I've seen some people say they could be a dark horse this year in the Euros next year.
I haven't seen much of them, so I can't give you like a proper analysis of how good they are really.
I see. What makes Austria really good, in my opinion, is their midfield. I think their midfield is actually pretty solid. Like they have a stable midfield. I think the goals is kind of not that great, so they need to up their clinicality.
Okay.
So,
yeah, if they could find like a source of goal scoring,
and they've got quality. And they've got a quality player as a captain in David Alaba.
Yeah. That's true. Oh, yeah, I remember I think they almost knocked out Italy in the last Euros.
Yeah.
I think I don't really think it matters too much who wins that path a place, because I think it's too tough of a group for them to compete. Austria are my dark horses, and I actually have them to finish above the Netherlands.
Wow, that's actually a big shout. Yeah, the Netherlands haven't really been that great recently, so that's not really. I mean, it'd be surprising, but it wouldn't be like so surprising, if that makes any sense. So, and then obviously, I think we all agree that whichever team gets to the playoffs, man, they're gonna probably get smashed in this group.
Yeah, it's not gonna look good.
Like, I'm sorry, Poland, Wales, Finland. Oh man, Estonia. Dude, if Estonia somehow qualifies, we might see 10-0 in the Euros.
A repeat of Gibraltar.
And this is in the tournament, man. Not even the qualifiers. That would even look worse.
Yeah, that'd be a bad look.
Oh man. But yeah, I think we can all agree the playoff team is getting smashed in this group. And Group E, this is an easy group for Belgium. Belgium should cakewalk this group. So, what about Romania, guys? Do you think Romania could surprise people? They haven't really been. I don't think they've been in the Euros since. I think they come last time they came to the Euros was 2016. I think.
Romania.
That's right.
Yeah, Romania.
Oh, you remember that game when in the Euros when Payet scored that crazy goal?
Yeah, it was like I think was it like a last minute winner?
Yeah, it was the opener also of the tournament.
Wow, man, that's really sad. Luckily for Romania, this group is a lot more feasible for them. It's not as hard as last time. So, For me, I feel like it depends. Oh, sorry.
Belgium should comfortably win the group.
Yeah.
You were speaking, so I'll let you go first.
Yeah, for me, it depends whether Ukraine gets. If Ukraine qualifies, it's gonna be interesting. Now, Bosnia, Iceland, and what's the other team? We've got the other team, Israel. I feel like Romania could advance. It really depends who gets a playoff one because I think if Ukraine qualifies, I think it's gonna be very difficult for Romania. So, I think I think it's gonna be difficult for Romania. Do you guys agree?
Wait, can you pull up the table, please?
Yes.
Do they have it yet?
Yeah, actually, I think the groups are out. Let me pull it up real quick.
I think Bosnia and Israel have no chance at qualifying Ukraine.
Yeah, the groups are out.
If it's not Ukraine, then I think Romania will advance. But I think Romania might, but because it will likely be Ukraine, I think Romania will go out on one of the weaker third place teams.
Yeah. Do you give it any chance? What was Slovakia, guys? I don't rate Slovakia, man. Like that. Because let's be real, man. Slovakia, they just qualified because the group was mediocre.
Yeah, they got kind of a step.
You know. So, yeah. Oh, Barry, can you see my groups now? All right. I guess while we wait for Barry, let's quickly talk about Group F. I mean, Group F, Portugal should cakewalk that group.
It's good enough.
So, for some reason they don't have the playoff team here. I guess it's because they're not officially confirmed yet, so that's probably why they haven't put it here.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. So I'm asking you guys, do you think Romania could surprise? I feel like for me, it really depends on playoff team. I think if Ukraine makes it, I think it's gonna be too hard for you, Romania. I think.
Yeah.
Ukraine have a lot of experience.
Yeah, you're right.
So
because Ukraine, last year they made a big run. Obviously, England got cooked them afterwards, but they made a big run. So
they made the quarterfinals, I think, which is actually really impressive considering,
they had a good run.
Yeah, so they knocked out some heavyweights, like they knocked out Sweden in the round of 16. That topped the group, remember, was Spain. That's actually impressive. Yeah. And they were in that group of Netherlands, and they put up a really good fight against Netherlands. I think they only lost 3-2 against Netherlands that Euros. And I think they advanced one of the third place teams in the group, I remember. So that's even more impressive in that sense. Then we have Group F. We have here Turkey, Portugal, Czech Republic. Yeah, I think we're going to agree that Portugal is top. Yeah. Will Turkey actually live up to expectations and not flop?
I think a lot of people are not going to bet their money on Turkey from now on.
I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think Turkey's a real deal now, or you're still not convinced yet?
No, I'm still not convinced yet. I just want to see how they do in the tournament.
Yeah. Because I do think the squad actually looks decent. You have Arda Güler, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Koçu, of course. Where's that, man?
Well, no matter how underwhelming Croatia it still took something for Turkey to manage to top that group.
Yeah, that is true. They did top the group of Croatia.
They got a favorable draw, and I think they should have enough to finish second. Portugal first, of course.
Yeah, dude. I imagine Greece qualify, guys. Greece qualify, that'd be insane. Oh man, that would be insane. All right, actually, one last topic. This is the last one, I promise. Then we'll round up for real for this one. So on Wednesday, guys, one of the biggest clubs in Brazil got relegated, Santos, and Palmeiras won the league. Botafogo actually screwed up this lead.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, because for me, this might be like the worst title collapse I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So for both of Vogo, it's really bad. And of course, for Palmeiras, man, they do back-to-back. Endrick with another league title, huge for him. And he played a good part, man. Played a huge part in that. So, but yeah, what do you guys think of Santos going down? Because that's really sad.
Yeah, because like obviously I watch South American football, like national teams, but I don't watch that much club. But we all know Santos because of Pele and Neymar, what he did during the last decade. So it's actually kind of sad to see like such club in South America like go down, and the reactions were not good because like I think like the fans, they were like burning stuff, destroying stuff outside. It was crazy.
Yeah, and by the way, for those that don't know, this is the first time they got relegated in their history.
That's crazy.
So I imagine how much pain it must have felt. What do you think, Matt?
What about pain?
What's your thoughts of Santos going down?
Crazy.
Yeah.
And to think one of the best players of all time played there, and possibly one of the biggest they're definitely one of the biggest clubs in but the relegation hurts their image big time.
Yeah, and I think this also shows that the Brazil league is competitive. It's very competitive. That in the sense that one of the biggest clubs in the world isn't immune. That just because you're such a huge club doesn't mean you have the audacity to think you're safe and everything. This can happen to any club, And we saw the Brazil league is very competitive. I think people need to respect the Brazil league a lot more because, and for me, I think it might be the most competitive league in the entire world. People like to say the English Premier League is, which is not in my opinion. And so it's crazy. Anyways, I think we've spoken up for today's stream. So actually, before we round up, let me ask you guys one final question. I promise it's the final one.
Yeah.
You guys think the Brazil league deserves more respect for how competitive it is?
I think because like you had 4 or 5 teams competing for the title, so yeah, you don't see that much often. Like, and it was like until the last days of it.
Yeah, like all the teams had a good chance to win it. Like,
Palmeiras, Grêmio,
yeah, Flamengo as well, etc. So like it's crazy, man. It's crazy, and no other league in the world has that many teams compete for the title.
Yeah.
So yeah, Matt, what do you think, man? Round up for you, man.
Yeah, I think the Brazilian league is competitive. Generally, I don't know how well respected it is, but clearly it's shown statistically that it's a good league, and probably the biggest league outside of UEFA.
Yeah, that's for sure. Anyways, I think we spoke for enough for today's stream. So yeah, I think we did enough. So we did like an hour and 20 minutes. So I think that's probably a bit too long, but it's fine. We did 20 minutes extra. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. So remember, guys, I'll see you guys next Friday for the next member stream, probably at 5 p.m. Obviously, unfortunately, Sebastian couldn't join today's stream. Of course, he was kind of busy. And hopefully we can get more of you guys to come on, man. And of course, by the way, I'll be gifting a channel membership tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. So please remind me to do that. Remind me to do that. So I actually kind of have to do it. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, guys, hope you guys enjoy. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
All right, peace.
Out.
Bye-bye.